Oh, hi, friends. As twilight settles across Midtown Manhattan on a Monday evening with Times Square over my shoulder, let me tell you a little Broadway story I just thought of. I just walked down the hall, and one of my neighbors is cooking, and it smells great, and it reminds me of a story. I'm dressed in Lumiere at Beauty and the Beast, and at that time, Lumiere was played by Brian Batt, who I love. But Brian Batt and I are similar in the way that we rarely are not talking or in motion. Dressing Brian Batt is like putting clothing on a tornado. So one day during Beauty and the Beast, when he comes off to get water from me ever so briefly, he's saying to me as he runs toward me, "I smell bacon. Why do I smell bacon?" And I looked at Brian Batt and I said, "You put that much ham under hot lights, what do you think you're going to smell?" And that was the first and only time I ever saw Brian Batt without any response. He was silent, stunned into silence. There's your story. Here's another story for you from the Beauty and the Beast Lumiere situations. One day, once upon a time, I was dressing somebody else, one of the understudy guys, whose name I'm not going to bring up. And it was a lovely person. That's not the reason. During Be Our Guest, at one point, he also runs off to me for like a good 15 seconds where, because they have flaming hands and they really can't use their hands when they're in their flaming contraptions, you have to literally hold a water bottle up to their face and mop their brow with a towel and, wipe their eye sockets and shit. You are mommy. Like, you got a smudge on your nose. Pretty much as Lumiere's dresser, that's what you're doing. He comes toward me for his 10 seconds with me to get water, get mopped down, go back on stage, and says to me, "My mic belt has opened up and my mic pack, the transmitter, which is the size of a deck of cards, has slid down my leg. I need for you to reach down my leg, get it, and stick it in my underpants." That is when I felt my soul slam against the top of my head in a vain attempt to exit my body. But what I did, because I'm a professional, is I unzipped his jumpsuit. I reached down his hotter than hot, like being inside of a moist oven. It was horrifying. Down his very tight jumpsuit to his thigh to get the transmitter on its wires, to fish it out of the legs, to not look while I pull the underwear band forward and drop it into the front of his underpants and let go of it, zip up his jumpsuit, and then I run downstairs and boiled my arm up to the elbow. That was not the same as smelling bacon in the wings. Not even a little bit. And did not smell like bacon at all, as a matter of fact. So there's your two Broadway stories for a Monday night. Enjoy.